Hey everybody, today we're going to discuss the question, is it bad for me to ignore a detective's phone call if they're trying to investigate me? If I hire an attorney, can an attorney do anything to stop an investigator from actually investigating me and getting a warrant for my arrest? So hey everyone, listen, I want to take a few minutes here to cover this subject that I know comes up all the time. People ask me, can something be done? I have this detective, he's trying to get all these answers from me. I'm afraid to talk to him because I don't know what he's going to do if I give him the information, because I didn't do anything wrong. In this video, we're going to talk about the tactic that's used, that a good criminal defense attorney can use this tactic to help appear that you're being cooperative with the police, but yet it also protects you, so that way you're not having to give a statement to a detective in a way that it can be twisted and turned against you. So many people say, what if I didn't do anything wrong? What if I just want to clear my name? I want to do these things. We're going to talk about that in the video today. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll also give you a free resource, a free ebook, what to do if you've been charged with a crime in Texas. Also, if you like this content, I encourage you, click on the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we can get you more value with more free content available to you related to criminal laws in Texas. All right, let's jump right into it. Now, and by the way, if you do need legal assistance at all in the Tarrant County or Dallas County area, and you'd like us to give you a free case analysis, contact the Hampton Law Firm at 817-877-5200. Okay, let's jump right in. Someone gets a call from a detective investigating a crime, right? So you get a call, someone calls you in, they calls you up, they said, hey, you know, I got some information, I wanted to talk to you, I want to get your side of the story. Should you call them back? Should you ignore their phone call? What happens if you ignore their phone call? Or maybe you refuse to talk to them at all. What happens? What will it look like if you refuse to cooperate? Is it a bad thing? These are the questions that people ask me all the time. And I want you to know this. Absolutely not. There is absolutely nothing wrong that you should never be ashamed or worried at all for not answering a detective's questions. Each and every person has a Sixth Amendment right. Number one, you have a Sixth Amendment right to counsel, to make sure you have an attorney to help you with this process, but you also have a Fifth Amendment right not to have to answer any of the detective's questions. Here's the rule of thumb. This is so important for you to understand. Number one, what a person does not say cannot be used against them. What a person does say can be used against you. That's so very important. So the question though that comes up is, well, if I did speak to an attorney, what is it a lawyer can do that matters? Can an attorney actually stop? Can a lawyer actually stop the detective from the investigation? Now, when is a good time to get a lawyer involved? Well, that's a great question on this. So what are the benefits? That's what we're going to identify here. A good experienced lawyer can do a couple of things. Number one, the attorney can reach out to the detective and find out, ask some probing questions to find out exactly what information this detective has and to see if he actually has anything of substance to try to use against the client at all being investigated. Because here's the thing, if he doesn't have much and there's not much that the detective is going off of, we know it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to get a warrant or proceed in a criminal case in any direction, and then you have nothing to worry about in terms of ignoring the detective from the very beginning. Now, it's important to remember under the law, this is so critical, anything that your criminal lawyer says cannot be held against you. It's hearsay. So you hire a criminal attorney, that criminal attorney can call over and speak to the detective, gather information from the detective. That information can be used to help determine the strength of the case, and that criminal lawyer can also share good, favorable information with the detective to try to help dilute. I mean, think about this for a second. Sometimes the detective truly does only get one side of the story and he just believes what anybody says. Well, in this situation, by having an attorney share that information that's favorable, then it helps to potentially stop an arrest from coming or an actual case from moving forward. So an attorney can be your mouthpiece. They can share all the evidence that would help show that you didn't do anything wrong and potentially stop the investigation from moving forward. Had exactly that same situation happen with a client. She was alleged to have been involved in a theft ring, and we were able to show that she wasn't at the same place the detective said she was, they're claiming she was, and that we actually had paperwork to show she wasn't involved in it at all. But by us getting involved and holding that detective's feet to the fire, we were able to stop a warrant from ever coming to begin with. Now, what if the detective's dead set? Sometimes you get detectives that are dead set on bringing a criminal case against you. How does that work? I mean, if they're going to get a warrant for your arrest, is there anything that can be done about that? Wouldn't it be better to know that you have a warrant for your arrest than to not know? You have an attorney who can work directly with that detective to make sure you get the information you need to process your bond. There may be a way. I have another video that you can, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see I have a video that speaks about how to stay out of jail so that you never have to actually go to jail if you have an active warrant. So it's so important that you're prepared ahead of time. Now, it's important to remember that everything you say to that detective will be used against you. Everything. So don't go talk to him. Get yourself an attorney. Get yourself ironed out on this. So I promised you if you watch the video until the very end that I would give you a free resource. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Right below here, I want you to click on the link below. It'll take you to a free ebook, What to Do If You Have Been Charged with a Crime in Texas. Answers virtually every question you would have as it relates to being arrested or charged with a crime in Texas, and it's free for you to have. And I hope you've enjoyed what we've been able to provide you today. If so, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have more content that's coming out regularly. And don't hesitate to call us at the Hampton Law Firm, 817-877-5200 if you have any further questions. Hope you have a good rest of your day.